Yo, what's happening, guys? It's your boy Uncle P with another episode of Uncle P's podcast. Guys, first of all, before I start with the show, I want to say we got our Z Fold. Guys, I told you I'm a Samsung guy. I had to make a plan. And also, this is going to help a lot with the editing. Super fast, super quick with the softwares that I use. And also, guys, please just bear with me when it comes to the quality of the videos, because I am using the Fred camera because it's easier for me to see myself when I record, and I'm trying to adjust the quality here and there. I'm just trying to give you guys a better show. I'm trying to better everything, the sound, the quality of the video, and the quality of the content that I bring forth. Now, I understand this show loves excitement, you know, and when informative videos are put out there, it doesn't trend. Guys, you know what? I've made a decision that it's no longer about just making videos that get 5, 10, 20, whatever thousand views that we get, but videos that will wake us up. Now, you all saw the heading, but this is where I want to start this. I don't want to start this at the heading. There's something that I need us to understand, first of all, before we move forward.
What's good, YouTube? This is Slick Talk, and I'm back with another video.
Now, guys, I know you're shocked. Wait, Uncle P talking, you're using Slick Talk's video. I want to make something clear. I do not agree with the second portion of this video that he makes, but there's something that he states in this video that is very important that I need us to pay attention to. Please.
So Women for Change had a protest today. They did a march at 12 p.m. Everybody was wearing black, and it was a cute initiative. But I'm so glad that I didn't partake in that nonsense. I'm so glad that I didn't partake in that nonsense, because for me, as soon as I found out that Women for Change is an organization that is run by a bunch of white women that are determined to bring black men down, I was done with them.
Okay, so first of all, I neither agree or disagree that organization's ideas or plans are as he says. But when I saw this whole purple movement, I only saw black content creators. I follow a lot of content creators, including white, but mostly it was the black side that was pushing it to an extent where it even started dividing us, and there was a lot of things happening. I made a few videos about it. I was just like, I'm not about this. I'm not supporting it. A lot of you were in agreement. Then I found out that this is what Women for Change apparently is all about. And when I realized it as a white organization, I went back and I started watching the videos. And only in the end, when the movement actually got big, then you started seeing just a few white people pushing the movement forward. But when I watched the videos of the actual movement on the day, Lord have mercy, the number of white people that were involved was extremely shocking. Now, Slick Talk says a lot that I don't agree with, but the reason why I wanted to play this video is because I wanted to show you guys something that I feel like we are all not paying attention to. And I speak about this thing on this channel like it is religion, like it is the doctrine, which is culture contamination. Now, today, the South African black woman, the South African white, and the South African black man are divided. They are fighting. They are separated. When you talk gender-based violence, we already know who you're referring to. Are you guys not noticing this is the very same thing that is happening in America between the black American man and the black American woman? Passport bros, red pill, blue pill, if you follow those contents. All this is to divide blacks. Now, in America, they have their own agenda. In South Africa, they have their own agenda. I've made a video. They're in the country, in number. But I talk about culture contamination. The reason why I speak about culture contamination, guys, if you have lived in South Africa long enough and you have partaken in the culture of this country, you would know that GBV, unaliving, kidnapping, and all this is not a South African nature, but it is a nature of a specific nation.
25 girls were abducted from their school yesterday, and you probably have never even heard about it. At about 4 a.m. at a boarding school in northwest Nigeria, a group of armed men scaled the walls and started rounding up girls from their hostel. The school's vice principal was shot and killed while trying to protect some of the students, and another staff member sustained gunshot wounds. The girls were marched into nearby bushlands and have never been seen since. And to make matters even worse, this is not even that rare. Earlier last year, over 200 pupils were kidnapped, and over the past 10 years, many schools have been targeted in order to demand a ransom from the government. In fact, things have gotten so bad that in 2022, the government had to pass a bill outlawing ransoms. In fact, you can even be jailed for 15 years if you are caught paying a ransom to free someone who is being kidnapped. Now, police have launched a search and rescue operation for the 25 girls, and their parents have been informed. As the situation develops, I'll keep you guys updated.
And guys, can anyone go on social media, any social media, go on any search engine, any device, and search in South Africa where mass kidnapping of school children occurred multiple times, where 10 kids were kidnapped at the same time, where 25 kids were kidnapped at the same time and ransoms were asked? This is not the nature of the South Africa. This is not the nature of South Africans. But these things are happening here today. And guess what? South Africa is the most dangerous country in the world on top of all this. Now, you would think that's where it ends. But nope, doesn't end there.
Nigerians! So yesterday's date is the 20th of November 2025. Yesterday night, today is the 21st. Bandits in their numbers attacked, they stormed St. Mary Primary and St. Mary Private Primary and Secondary School, Papri and Gwara local government area of Niger.
So this is literally, today is the 22nd. I'm recording this video at 20 to 1 a.m. 2 days ago. This happened. Or was it yesterday? This happened. 100+ students unaccounted for are missing or have been kidnapped, taken. But yet South African men are violent. Because you see, the nature of others can be very contaminating. And if you know of this nation, you know how contaminating their character, personality, and ways are. You cannot meet a South African or even another foreigner who has not been contaminated by the Nigerian culture, either in accent, in food, in movies, in music, you name it. They are like cocaine, addictive as fuck. South Africa, a lot is being done to distract you from the reality. The G20 just happened. The traffic this shit caused. Lord have mercy. For what? For a bunch of old people to sit together, discuss on how they're going to screw us over, on how they're going to control us even more. Unity for Africa is extremely important. But the problem is, we are too greedy and too selfish to realize that we need to return to our nations. I'm South African. Go argue with your ancestors. To fix our country. Nigeria with 300+ million people. Imagine if you stood together and fought your government and put the correct government in. Utilize your so-called, you guys brag about how gigantic and how big your military is. But yet this is happening in your country. We have never heard of a story of where Nigerians actually saved these girls or these kids. Instead, they actually ran away. themselves. They escape by themselves. South Africa, don't be distracted. Everything is done for a reason. We were focusing Operation Dudula and March for March. They were shutting down people from going to hospitals, people from going to clinics, people from going to schools. And they distracted us from all that. We need to unite. Without unity, forget about it. Nothing is going to happen. Unity, South Africans. Listen, the reason why we will never find peace in our nations, the reason why we will never fix our nations, because we are not united. We are not united in any cause. Look at our countries. Look at South Africa. All the causes they fight for. It's there on social media. Go look at our countries and go research which causes we are fighting for. Dololo, fall, baba. You are just trying to get out. We have no backbone. And they're trying to cripple the South African by doing what? Replacing you with foreigners, culture contamination, mixed breeds. So that tomorrow you'll be spineless just like we are. And Japaring will be the only answer. But the question is, where are you going to run to? Like I always say, if you love the truth, this is the channel to subscribe to. I'm your boy Uncle P, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Cheers.